Welcome to another Overland Travellers episode. We have been extremely excited to start this next leg of the series, Arnhem Land. This part of Australia has always been a bucket list destination for us, in the sense that it's one of Australia's last truly untouched and wild areas. Situated on the east coast of the Northern Territory, it's quite a journey to even get there, and you need to make sure you have all your permits and camping sorted before going. But as you'll see in this upcoming series, it's well worth the effort. Welcome to Arnhem Land.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode.
So, where are we heading?
Arnhem Land.
This is a place we haven't been to before and we're really excited. It's a little bit trickier, I'd say, to get into in regards to permits and getting all your ducks lined up.
Yeah.
But we've managed that. We will do a video detailing that in detail.
Yeah, exactly what you need to do and whatnot.
Yep, so we're on the road in. We're not far from, we're in between Monaro and Katherine. We've just stocked up in Katherine.
Yep.
How far is this road?
So I think the Central Arnhem Road is between 700 to 800 kilometres all the way to Nhulunbuy. We are stopping just under halfway today at a caravan park, which is the only stop that you can actually camp at along the road.
So it's a decent drive in with not many things to see on the way. But yeah, we're really excited to get in there and go to a part of Australia we've never been to before, and an area which I think is very unique in, it's really untouched, and it's kind of, not many people go because it's actually quite hard to get to. You're right, it's just a lizard. Holly is petrified of snakes. Anyway.
We've seen a lot this trip.
Alright, we're going to get driving. We need to get back in the car, back in the aircon, and we'll take you along. The turn-off for the Central Arnhem Road is in between Katherine and Mataranka. There are a few hundred k's of bitumen, but it wasn't long before we hit the dirt and we let some air out of the tyres. Our first stop is the Monaro station, the only place you can stop and camp on the Central Arnhem Road. This looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it does.
So this is Monaro, and I asked how they pronounce it at the main desk. It's the only place to really stay on the road in between the highway and Arnhem Land. It's just like a service station, but they have this camp area out the back. Really nice grassy spot. Got this beautiful lagoon here. Bit of a deck. It's all quite nice. It's quite nicely set out. So yeah, it should be a nice afternoon.
How good is grass?
Oh, love a bit of grass on a campsite. It's one of the number one things to make a campsite just a little bit better.
So it was $30 for the night for us to stay here. I'm not sure what power it is. Maybe just check the rates. We didn't book ahead, but we were able to get a spot easily, so maybe just call if you want powered before coming.
If it looks like we've moved spots, that's because we have. Unpowered is to the left, powered's to the right. We're in the powered. But it's still really nice down here. We've still got a spot right next to the river. And there is a swimming hole here apparently, like a spring-fed swimming hole that is totally safe to swim in. So we're gonna have a look at that. So this little ladder is for this swimming hole, which I think you used to be able to swim in, or usually you can. But at the moment, he said it's a bit murky and there's a 3-metre freshwater crocodile in. Freshies aren't as dangerous, but he said, oh yeah, he's a bit old and grumpy, so...
do some damage.
I was like, yeah, I think I'll give that one a pass. So there's another swimming hole further on, so we'll keep having a look.
So we're not 100% sure if this is it, but there is a bit of a beach area.
There's footprints.
There's footprints, the water's clear, it's running.
And it's not deep.
Yeah. Matt's like sitting in
Barely
the water.
knee deep.
Yeah, so I don't know, we've walked so far upstream. We put the drone up to see if we could see anything, and we were both a bit confused by the directions. Listen carefully if they tell you where to go.
We haven't listened carefully at all today. We just went to the wrong camp spot. Didn't listen about this. All I was thinking about was a 3 metre freshie. But there's no 3 metre freshie here. We're all good.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we were all both a bit frazzled. The drive-in was pretty slow going. Pretty rough road so far, windy, heaps of washouts, road damage from wet season. So yeah, if you are coming in, make sure you take that into consideration, especially if you're towing.
We've just got back from our lovely swim, and if it looks like we've moved for a third time, that's because we have. We were over there just before, and Holly's like literally looking over and she's like, it looks grassier over there. And I was like, I was saying, why don't we go over there when we were parking? You're like, no, this is... Anyway, so the grass is greener on the other side. Holly has decided, and we've moved. And maybe this is where we stay for the night?
This is where we stay for the night. Thank you.
Lucky it's so easy to move the car while it's all set up. We can literally move the whole thing while it's set up.
Yeah, it's good. For dinner tonight, Caesar salad and quiche.
Yum. It was a beautiful, cool and foggy morning. We got going early and the drive had plenty of wildlife, some native and some not so native. So one thing that's really surprised me on the Central Arnhem Road is just how rough it is. It's very slow going. You know, I was expecting something like maybe the PDR or even a bit more of a straight run, but it's not. It's very windy, it's hilly, it's rocky, it's very corrugated in some sections. So yeah, towing, you'd be very, very slow going. Doing this lake today, 450 something Ks, yeah, I reckon it would take some people a fair while. So yeah, it's quite surprising. I think it's something just to take note of if you're planning on doing this road. It's going to take you a while to do it.
When you see a 40.
Another 40 series just on the side of the road. That was a cool old ute. It's a HJ45, had the style side tub and everything. Yeah, it's a shame, all rusted out and all the good bits taken off it from people passing by, I'd say.
Hello everyone. So it's a bit windy just at this point in time. We've just pulled over for lunch. We've been driving for about 4 hours today. We've done just under 300k, so it takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a while. I'd say sort of the second half of the road is a lot better.
Yeah.
This morning, yeah, really rough, windy. As I said on camera, it did get a bit more straight,
a bit more
easy
smooth.
Going, a bit smoother.
Just
less
corrugations,
rocks.
less rocks. Yeah.
So it gets better, but you still have to sort of watch what you're doing with, you know, dips and floodways and stuff.
Yeah. So we've got about another 200 k's to Nullarbor. We probably won't head all the way in there today. It's a Sunday, so I don't think much will be open, and then tomorrow's NT day, so public holiday here. So we'll probably head in on Tuesday and just go straight to our campsites tonight.
After a quick lunch, we finished off the last few hundred k's of the Central Arnhem Road, which got better the closer we got. Our camp for the night was about 40 k's out of Nullarbor at Lum River. G'day, we've just pulled up at Lum River here. We're on site number 4 that we've booked.
Yeah.
We've done 485 k's today, so a pretty big drive on a dirt road, pretty rough in sections.
We left at 7:30 and it's now 2.
So yeah, it's taken us quite a while.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of space here. It's absolutely huge.
So one thing we will mention is when we went to book, we booked really late. We'll obviously go through what you need to do in a rundown video, but in booking in booking all of these camp spots, we literally just picked whatever was available.
So, people when you're filming, they're just like, and they just don't stop looking at you the whole time. Just like keep staring at you.
Alright, so what I was saying is essentially we just booked whatever was available. So we don't know what any of these spots are like, so we're just winging it.
You can see. Yeah, there's people swimming up there. Awesome. I reckon we're going to go for a little swim here. It's pretty obvious if there's going to be a croc here. You can see. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Bit dusty.
Yeah, this red dust just sticks to you.
It stains
like
everything.
Just get someone here. You just. It was getting hot, so after setting up camp, we went to the creek to have a swim. It was beautifully clear and we really enjoyed the very well placed and high rope swing.
Also, if you're in the market for a new stubby, we have heaps of these ones.
Oh yeah,
Magnetic.
Can hold a whole can on the troopy. We've got a fair few in stock. We've got little troopies, and it's got all the cars in our trip. So it's got Junior, Elsie and Bertha on it. That's
This morning we are on our way to Cape Arnhem. Now you need to judge Cape Arnhem with the tide times because you do drive along the beach. It's low tide for us at 10 a.m. It's currently 7:30. It's about an hour and a half out there, apparently a bit of a four-wheel drive track, so yeah, we'll take you along. Excited to see what it's like. Apparently it's one of the most popular spots to camp.
The track to Cape Arnhem had plenty of nice views at the top, and it turned into a sandy coastal track with a few very small water crossings. The sand on the beach was quite soft, so make sure your tyre pressures are nice and low.
Welcome to Cape Arnhem.
It's pretty beautiful here. Yeah, it was a nice little four-wheel drive track in. Definitely check the tide times though, because I can see you getting caught out if you're in on high tide.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely need offline maps because there are tracks that go everywhere. So yeah.
We just sort of went the most driven one and we got here, so just try and keep an eye out for that.
It's a beautiful spot. If you're not camping out here, you do need a day permit to get here as well. Yeah, it's stunning. We might get the drone up, show you guys around.
Might go for a little swim.
Yeah.
It's crystal clear seawater here.
And it's quite calm here on the other beaches. It was very open and very rough.
Yeah, it's a nice little protected bay here actually. It's quite windy over the other side, very rough. This is really nice. So I reckon, yeah, we'll have a look. Definitely tune in next week as we camp at one of the most spectacular sites we have ever stayed in Australia. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.